do we do in the spring to set ourselves up with some habits over the summer months that will allow us to stay connected with our networks when the rest of the market is sleeping. So even if it's not formal meetings in boardrooms, it can be just a drink on a patio or just a Zoom call. Who is it that you need to be in touch with, that you should be in touch with regularly, that during normal times you may see and run into? And yes, they could do it too. It's a two-way relationship, but they haven't. So if you're the one reaching out, then you're modeling the behavior, you're leading, you know, you're taking initiative. So let's just review what is a champion. So they are an educated referral source who know your niches, or at least the one that they're involved in. They know your messaging and they have influence over one or more niche. And then the key is the difference between a referral source and a champion is that the champion is the two-way relationship. So in order to have good champions, we seek to be good champions first. So that's like a really formalized champion relationship where you both know each other's messaging so that you can repeat it. If your mom is on the list, that's fine, as long as she has influence over one or more of your niche market. A big hesitancy with this process is often that people think, well, if I build a champion with somebody, I need to have clients for them. I need to have actual referrals for them. And that's where referral relationships fall apart, because you can't always have a good prospect for somebody, or there's so many ways you can champion. Don't feel like it has to be a direct referral, because that's, again, unrealistic. So if you've written down a list, do this in small steps. If you can even identify one person per niche that know you well enough to have a champion relationship with or conversation with, then start with those. Make a point that by the end of June, you'll have had this actual champion conversation with one person per niche. And then give yourself a month or two to practice it. Because once you've had the conversation, then you're going to want to make sure each month you have champion time where you say, okay, these are the 3 that are on my champion list. What should I be doing for them this month? It could be as simple as sending them an article that you think would be of value to them, or connecting them with somebody else in your network just because they should know each other. So start small, because if you start it, you want to carry it through. And if you start with more than 3 or 5, it's easy to get overwhelmed. And then when you're talking to them about, like, how would you answer the questions, what do I do, why does it matter, who should care, you're modeling the behavior, you're being a leader, and you're showing, like, I have my shit together, I know how this is done, and you're able to teach them how to answer those questions a little bit, right?